offer her diagnosis on the headlines everyone's talking about. We paged our medical expert, Dr. Pyle Kohli. Dr. Pyle Kohli. Dr. Kohli is here. She's here to answer all our questions. I'm not going to brag, but she's an MIT and Harvard medical school grad.
Why do people say that? Why can't you brag about that? That's amazing. I know, but like, it's like, why do you have to be humble all the time?
It's true. Welcome back to DBL. So for 4 years now, we've welcomed Dr. Kohli to our show and into our DBL family. She was a lifeline for many, literally for my family. I'll never forget that. And has been a lifeline for all of us during a very lonely and frightening pandemic. And she's continued to be our trusted source for all of our medical questions. But before we get to your big goodbye, Dr. Kohli, we wanted to take a look back at your very first appearance. This was March 11th. 2020, just days before the COVID lockdown started.
Wow.
Welcome back to DBL. We have a special guest in our studio. Everyone give it up. It's Dr. Pyle Kohli is here. Let's all take a breath because a real doctor is here. It's not just me pretending and you laughing at me. We are here to answer amen, about your questions about the coronavirus.
So a very important topic to talk about. So virus can affect our society in two ways. One is the physical contagion, which is what we've all been talking about. How do you catch it? How many people get infected? What are the symptoms? The second, which is actually worse sometimes, is the emotional contagion.
We have her here. We're so thankful. Thank you, Dr. Kohli.
You were like, ooh, I was already asking Dr. Kohli questions. So sorry. Take it away,
not at
Tori.
all.
I'm just curious about all of this.
Totally. The pandemic really threw you and your work into being a TV medical expert, and I'd say educator at like warp speed.
Yep.
What was that experience like for you?
You know, I have to be honest, guys, being on this journey has been one of the most fulfilling experiences that I think any physician could ever have had. And I don't know how I got so privileged to be on this journey with you, but I feel like it's really helped me to grow as a doctor, as a person, as a medical educator. It's helped me to realize this passion that I have for medical education, and I think it's helped my hair, too.
See that hair?
It's the housewives glow up. That happens after multiple seasons.
And I have to thank our producers, Chris and Bert and everybody else, for not just all their support and coaching and guidance, but I feel like for bringing me into this family and allowing me this platform to help people take charge of their health, which is the ultimate thing that we all can do and hope to do, I think.
Dr. Kohli, we are the lucky ones, let me tell you.
Agreed.
And now we have shared a lot of moments on the show together, and you've not only answered all of our health questions, you've also done it with so much grace and humor, Dr. Kohli. Take a look.
So the old booster had only one virus strain in it.
That was the Windows 98 booster.
Yeah, so that was the Toyota of boosters.
Yeah.
This is the Tesla of boosters. Just because Joe Rogan believes that he got better because of the medicine doesn't mean that that's actually the explanation. For him to actually propagate something that's blatantly false, not supported by science, I think, again, is an abuse of his platform.
A lot of companies now, Doc, are trying out this 4-day, 32-hour work week. I wanted to know, is a shorter work week better for your overall health?
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Oh my gosh. So Dr. Kohli, is there any moment or moments that really stood out to you?
You know, I had always hoped when I graduated medical school that I would just make an impact on just one person's life. And I think, to me, there have been so many memorable moments on the show where we've shared our health challenges. We talked about Eric. Tori lost her mom. You know, we talked about Jordan's weight loss journey, Erica's IVF journey. We have shared so many moments where I feel like we have come together as a family to help people who have these kind of challenges every day overcome them. You know, so it's been just a compilation of moments, but I would say the most important thing that I think we've done as a family and as a DBL nation is to combat misinformation.
Yes.
And to empower people to really.
That's been so important. So I think just to take us home, Dr. Kohli, from one doctor to another, I really believe that. What is
You're not a doctor.
I can believe it though. I want to know: is there any moment that you'll take with you forever that really stood out to you about this journey that you've been on with us? Like just one moment.
Today. Aww. I mean, I would say saying goodbye to my DBL family has been the hardest thing to do, and I feel heartbroken.
I know.
And I think
Yeah,
I
we
need
all
a
are.
cardiologist. You know, it's broken into a million pieces. But I'm hoping that we can, even though we're not physically here, continue on this health education journey together. Sam and I will be over at 9 News doing the 3 p.m. show, so catch us there.
You're on every day, girl, so
Yeah. Yeah, and so I just hope that we can continue to educate people and change lives the way that we have, whether we do it together, separately, or virtually.
We love you, Dr. Kohli. You are
Such a
gift.
good one.
We love you. We appreciate her. Our show may be going away, but DBL Nation, you can still watch Dr. Kohli, her medical segments on 9 News, and you can follow Dr. Kohli on social media at Payal Kohli MD. You can also subscribe to her YouTube page, plus check out her podcast, Heart of Medicine, wherever you listen to your podcast. Once again, Dr. Kohli, everybody. We'll be right back. Thank you, Dr. Kohli.